showing up. That's more in the way of moderate to perhaps heavy rainfall. This rain shield is in association with Hurricane Irene and will likely continue to spread farther to the west as we go through the night and eventually stop its westward progress as the storm rotates to the north and to the east across the Outer Banks. Now, the wider view of what's happening out of the Morehead City radar, you can actually see the definitive eye located right about here. Now, the storm is moving to the north and northeast, and on this trajectory should take it up to near Hatteras as we go through the next several hours. It is moving to the north-northeast at 13 miles per hour. Top winds are still at 100 from the National Hurricane Center. Now, we did have a report earlier about an hour or so ago of a wind gusting to 70 miles per hour at the Johnny Mercer's Pier at Wrightsville Beach, so close to hurricane force in the Wilmington areas. But so far, I have not been able to find any hurricane force gusts. That will likely change as the storm closes in on the Outer Banks. So let's jump over to the other system and take a look at some locally. The wind speed at RDU at 16, 25 constant wind at Fayetteville. These numbers just updated a bit. 25 at Kenansville, and then down east of the coast, you see the number offshore. Those are buoys. So 51 mile per hour wind gust just south of Beaufort, the Cape Lookout area. So that's a constant wind speed, but take a look at the wind gusts. Gust at 63. That number there is the Onslow Bay Outer Bay. That's per hour. 53 at Beaufort. That's the wind gust there. And at the Fayetteville Regional Airport, 35 mile per hour wind gust. 31 at Rocky Mount. Here are some of the rainfall totals that we've seen over the past 24 hours. 4.3 officially out at the Wilmington Regional Airport, 3.3 at Beaufort, 3.9 in New Bern. And by the way, if you've smelled some smoke around the area, that smoke's coming in from what we call the Great Dismal Swamp Fire that's just north of Elizabeth City. With the northeasterly wind, that smoke's been transported into the area, but with the rain coming down, the rain from Irene should take care of that fire at least during the day tomorrow. And the other fires that went about in Pendermer and the one near Manio is pretty much out, but the rain will further saturate those areas to make sure that they don't come back to life. Light storm. Now, it has not weakened any less than 100 mile per hour winds. Now, the previous forecast was for it to be by 2 a.m. a Category 1 storm. That has not happened yet. These numbers are from 1 o'clock this morning. Top 100, it's moving north-northeast. And here is the forecast track from the Hurricane Center. The orange area is the tropical storm force wind field. So locally here in the Triangle, we could see winds gusting up to 40 miles per hour during the day on Saturday. The darker red circle is where the hurricane force winds will be. The strongest winds should be right where the eye is and to the right, so the Outer Banks will likely bear the brunt of the storm. There's the location of the center of circulation by 8 o'clock tomorrow evening. By that point here in the Triangle, we're seeing perhaps some sunshine. The winds will be lessening. The rain will be coming to an end, and then the storm moves out and heads up to New England. Sunday looks like a pretty good day around here. So that's how the way it stands right now. Of course, we'll have another update coming up at 3 o'clock and then join Mike Moss and Elizabeth Gardner for a full wrap-up starting at 4 a.m. here on WRAL.